going on YouTube? This is Mr. Tony's Hip Hop School, where we school those who do not know the lovely, great legends music that was made in hip hop from the beginning in the 70s to 2004. My greatest era, the golden age, you heard it from me, Mr. Tony, and hip hop was 86 to 94. And the peak was 88 to 92. We had my man Ice Cube in the background. I'm trying to expand this channel. It's gonna be getting better and better with time, like a fine wine, baby. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Like, subscribe, and share. Please do that. I made a video about what is hip hop, and my dumb ass accidentally erased it. And I just got a new iPhone, and I know I could get the video back. So you know what? I love hip hop so much. I'm gonna make another one. But I gotta do it in 15 minutes. I gotta keep these videos like 10 to 15 minutes. So real quick, the channel is all about old school hip hop, my favorite music of all time. Yes, I love R&B. Yes, I love some rock, some classic rock. I mean, soft rock. Some jazz, some reggae. But hip hop is my shit. It's just like being in a room. You go to the club, I'm talking about back in the day. You go in the club and you see a slim, dark-skinned girl. You see a brown-skinned, medium-sized girl. You see a light brown-skinned, big girl, but she's fine. But I see light brown skin, thick, decent size hair, big round hips and big butt, thick thighs, beautiful feet, smell good, thick lips. That was hip hop for me. I love hip hop, man. Old school hip hop. I keep forgetting to say that. But anyway, what is hip hop? That episode was about different things that represented hip hop back in the 80s and 90s. I even made a list, and really it was more stuff. But we talked about Lee jeans, the bomber jacket. These are some of my personal favorites. The Lee jeans, you had to have on some Lee jeans. You had to have the Puma suede, Walt Frazier sneakers with the New York shoestrings. The New York shoestrings, if you don't know, are very thick shoestrings. You know how shoestrings are like thinner, regular size? The New York shoestrings were thick. If you look at hip hop pictures or just how teenagers dressed back then in the 80s, you'll see them. The bomber jacket was the big husky jacket with the fur collar. And they just came back out again. Every now and then you'll hear a little commercial break. I'll just get rid of that for you. Guess jeans, everybody wore Guess jeans. Females, dudes. Your Guess jeans, Gucci anything. Gucci glasses, mainly Gucci sneakers. I talked about how I'm from Philly. So a lot of us would go to Atlantic City, to the Caesars Palace. And they sold, it was like Caesars casino, but they had a few stores in there, and one of them happened to be the Gucci store, and you could go get your Gucci sneakers for $100 back in 87, 86, 87, 88. Again, everybody, that's Ice Cube. This is from his first album in 1990, America's Most Wanted. my favorite Ice Cube album of all time. When I really like Ice Cube, I was down south at this time. Really, when I was down south, I was in the Army, and I got to hear everything because I was like in the center. I got to hear down south. I got to hear the West Coast. I got to hear Chicago, Detroit, the East Coast. Because you got dudes from all over, so you getting everything. So that's when I started liking Ice Cube. When NWA came out, and then when he went by himself, and it was produced by Hank Shock Lee, who produced Public Enemy's albums. East Coast, love Ice Cube. But Cazelle glasses, and like I said, for me it was the Neil Styles. Neil Styles. I used to love Neil Styles, man. I had a pair, gold frame joints. They were really lightly tinted. Even went into cars, the Lexuses. My favorite Lexus of all time was the 95 to 97, 98 GS300. That is hip hop, baby. Niggas in the street that was getting some money or a lot of money was getting those cars. Acuras, the Acura Legend is a legend. And this is what pisses me off about television, which I don't even watch television anymore and don't care to watch it. But this is why I say black folks have to create their own shit and stop begging and pleading white people. Because all this stuff needs to be, I might even do it myself, fuck it. There needs to be some type of film about this stuff. I mean, Acura Legends, the Land Cruiser, the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder was the shit. The Nissan Pathfinder in the late 80s, early 90s was the shit. My cousin had one. He had a blue one, had the little window in the middle of it on the side, the little side joint. That was the two-door Pathfinder. Motherfucker went through anything. I remember a few snowstorms we had. The Pathfinder went through that shit. The Land Cruiser. I had a Toyota 4Runner. Man, those was nice. Those were hip hop, man. Don't forget the name belt. Clean sneakers. You had to have shells. My favorite all-time sneaker was the black and burgundy stripe patent leather Adidas, baby. Patent leather top 10 Adidas. Black patent leather with the burgundy stripes. Woo! That's hip hop, baby. If you're a person that loves hip hop, you need to subscribe to my channel. Cause we're gonna start getting it in. I love hip hop. The Delta 98, the Cadillac Fleetwood, tilted up with the spoke rims, with the Crown Royal tires. I mean Royal Seal. I said Crown Royal. I'm thinking of the alcohol. With the Royal Seal tires, that's the tire that has the white stripe. It's somewhat thick, and then it has a very thin yellow stripe that goes around it, and you can see Royal Seal on it. 98s, the Delta 98s, and the Cadillac Fleetwoods or Sedan DeVilles or the Coupe DeVilles, the big body ones, you drove that with like that. And that was a New York, Philly thing. And maybe a Chicago thing, because when I was in the service, I had a friend that when he would go home, he had a gold Delta 98. I want to say it was like an 82, 83, two-door. He had the same thing. I said, damn, man, they do that up your way in Illinois? He was from outside of Chicago. And he was like, yeah, that's how we roll out there. So I was like, damn. You know what I mean? So But hip hop, hip hop is not just music. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is what you wore, graffiti, breakdancing, fucking the music, of course, DJing, fucking b-boys. That was in New York. It's really a lifestyle, for real, for real. I mean, back then, man, you could not come outside with no dirty sneakers, with no old sneakers. Now, in the early 80s, at least for my generation, you probably did have some dirty ass sneakers. You had some shell tops that was fucked up because we ain't had no money like that. But if you had a car, your car had to be clean. You had to keep your car clean, man. Fucking weed. The fucking 40-ounce bottle of beer with brown plastic bag on the motherfucker. I don't think I've ever drank a 40 of beer with no brown paper bag on it. I'm telling you, man, this is real shit. These are real gems I'm giving you in hip hop. I lived hip hop. I was in the middle of that shit. Me and my boy Bob. He's a DJ, by the way. He may be on my channel. He may be doing a few episodes as well. I gotta catch up with him. But me and him was like this, and we was smack in the middle of that shit. Big time. And the funny thing with him is that he thought just like me. I thought like him. We liked a lot of the same music. You know what I mean? We both like Grand Puba. We both like Gang Starr. We both like, I don't know if we listened to a lot of Big Daddy Kane. I don't think we did. But we like Tribe Called Quest. I know we like Tribe Called Quest. We liked a lot of the same shit. So all I'm saying is that hip hop is something that needs to be treasured, man. Hip hop shouldn't even be in no fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I really don't agree with that. I think hip hop should have its own awards, its own fucking Hall of Fame, whatever you want to call it. It should have its own shit. You know what I mean? But nah, we like to blend in. We like to blend in. And I'm not trying to be like on some prejudice shit. But man, hip hop, man, fuck that. Nah. Hip hop, man, if you watch a lot of old videos of hip hop, interviews of hip hop, you'll see what I'm talking about, man. This shit is just, hip hop was just thorough, man. You just had motherfuckers, jewelry, motherfuckers had their hair cut, the girls had their hair done. We had our own shit, man. It was our own, we was in our own lane with hip hop. And at one point, it was solely us. It was just us. Motherfuckers was talking about all kinds of shit. Rapping about everything. Rapping about the government. Rapping about fucking. Rapping about fucking cars. Rapping about partying. Motherfuckers was rapping about Egypt. Rapping about when we was great. Rapping about how we was fucked over by the system. I mean, it was just a plethora of fucking different music, different styles. You know what I'm saying? We was like the trendsetters back then, man. Everybody was trying to be like us. But see, now when you blend up, when you let everybody come on in and blend in, then the shit get watered the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I forgot about the dances too. Remember all the different dances we did? All that shit, the Smurf, the Feli. You know what I'm saying? Like, hip hop, baby. Hip hop, baby. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, share. We're going to get into some other shit. We might even do who's the greatest this, who's the greatest that. Please support the channel. I appreciate you all. And for those of you that I know, I love y'all. Mr. Tony's Hip Hop School out.